welcome everybody out there in Twitch and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic time. If you are enjoying this content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in checking us out live, you can see us over at twitch.tv/ProteumJoey. And lastly, if you are interested in joining our Patreon and hanging out with us or joining any of our games or anything such as that, you can go on over to our Patreon, get yourself hooked up over there before joining any of our tiers for paid play. Make sure that there is a slot available for you and that you talk to me beforehand so that we can be sure that'll be a perfect fit for you before anything else happens. But let's get into the action. Hey guys. Hi. So, you all are teleported away. Out of curiosity, can somebody roll me a D100?
I'll do it.
Go for it. 40.
40 for the shouty.
Alright, now let me look at my list.
I swear, if we end up in the middle of Vasselheim, whoops.
Still need to get to a tree.
Also, Jero, is it a good assumption that those tidal waves knocked off our costumes?
Oh, it soaked away your makeup at minimum. Yeah. All of that shit is just destroyed.
Okay.
Yeah. You are inside of a fucking tsunami. Or hurricane. I'd say a hurricane. You were inside of a hurricane. And not one of those baby back bitch hurricanes either. I'm saying God damn it, Louisiana, you're down for 4 months hurricane.
I mean, Soren turned into a dolphin.
Referred to as a hurricane is a baby back bitch.
So I think that his disguise is still good because that wild shape.
Yeah, Mary has disguised self, so that's a magical effect.
Yeah. But anyways,
I wanted to know we're not incognito anymore.
They thought a pregnant lady stole from the vault. Because that was her disguise.
Oh, come on. It's divine entities. They know.
Hey. She's protected from divination.
I
imagine though that the followers watching this video, they don't have the divine sight on it. It's like,
what the hell? That pregnant woman?
Holy shit.
God damn, why is she doing that? And all the guys just...
is that... Women, can you believe it?
Anyways. You all appear, landing heavily into some very thick winds, surrounded by a frozen landscape, with trees abundantly placed around you all. The winds are whisking and whirling aggressively, slamming into you all.
Ugh. Are we north of... Where's this?
Well, it's either north of Vasselheim or somewhere else.
Does this place look familiar to us?
Roll me a history check. Let's find out. What'd you get?
19?
Alright, 10, no idea. 6, no idea. 19, Kuma, insight. They don't have any ideas.
Oh, I rolled the wrong one.
Jaragway, no opportunity. You're not from here. Yeah. Keep trying. I gotta turn down my gain a little bit because I'm starting to get a little peaky when I speak up a tiny bit more. Okay, this should be good. 19, however, Mary. You walk forward for a very short period of time, and you see the frozen landscape around you and the very thick forestation, but then you notice something else. There are large divots in the ground that you kind of step into a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And you look around from side to side, and there's a lot of these divots, and you have been to this place before. You are in the forest directly outside of Hupperduke in the Empire.
Oh no.
We're
40
in
put
the,
you all there.
We're in the middle of a fucking firing range. Run!
We're in the Empire. This isn't good.
I smell gnomes. No, I'm kidding.
Well, Sylvan, you're prepared for that tree thing you do, right?
Yes.
Need to keep moving.
Mary, are you able to send a message to our associate?
Oh, Amagon?
I would try to avoid using names in case we're being watched, but yes.
Right. What do you want me to say to him?
Just let him know that we're on our way back to our... that we're no longer in Vasselheim.
Right. Yeah, is the plan for him to come to Phelan with us?
Think so?
I mean, we can get him there another day. I'm sure he'll be safe for now.
Right. Should I just tell him to lay low? And
He was
we'll come get
waiting
him
at the tree as a cloud.
No, he's waiting in the sky as a cloud.
Right.
He wasn't leaving if he didn't know the way to go.
Yeah, quick question, Jared, too. Just a reminder. He was told by the Pope of the Raven Place to help us, but in return that she wanted us to have him with us the entire time, or just for this?
We're his new protection detail.
There you
Oh,
go.
fuck.
Yep.
Welcome to the Witness Protection Agency.
Yes, we are halfway across the world.
In the continent that he is wanted in.
I'm just trying to figure out how to formulate this. So, are we going back there tomorrow then to get him, or?
Technically, as long as I know the tree, I can set up the portal so he can go through it from there to here, or wherever we're at. But I don't know if we should bring him here to the country he's wanted in.
Well, I mean, could probably do something to disguise him. Probably not.
Well, if that's the case, are we staying here at an inn, or are we
I have
going
an idea. Why don't we just kill him and you reincarnate him? Ta-da! Fix all the problems.
Clear! Clear!
Is that frowned
yes.
upon?
Let's, we need to get out of this place.
Clear! Check 3, clear!
Not clear!
Wait,
Confirmation, not clear!
What's going on?
They're preparing to fire on this position. We need to
Fire what?
something. You see these divots in the ground? Bomb shells or
Please
something like
confirm, not clear!
that. Confirm not clear!
So I just imagine if they didn't hear the not part, like confirm clear.
Oh, good point. Let me roll a perception check.
Oh fuck.
Demon sword!
Confirm clear! I need
I'm
you all to
really-
give me dex saves.
I'm really glad Jimmy's about to meet his people.
Oh no.
This is how we die. This is how we TPK.
I take no damage.
Same for Mary. Jimmy and Jericho, you're both successful as well, but you don't have evasion bullshit. So how much do their bombs explode for? 28 points of fire damage as you all hear a very loud and you see this canister flying towards you, and Jimmy, you go, oh, I know what that is, and immediately take cover as best as you can. And this large concussive explosion fires roughly about 30 feet away from you, but the aftermath of the flames strike into some of you, and you take half damage if you were successful. Sylvan and Dorzen are the only ones that failed. You take the full
Is it fire or thunder, you said?
It is fire.
Fire.
Oh, wait, no. It's fire where it lands, thunder when you're in the aftermath of the explosion. So thunder damage for the two of you.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm just coughing out the soot and explosions. Ah,
All right. Not clear. Investigate site. Investigating site.
ah.
You
Fuck,
all
if-
see a group of very fairly well dressed but very heavily dressed gnomes running out here, and one of them stops and looks over at your group. Not clear. Not clear. Not clear.
That's what I said.
Oh, we heard clear.
Well, I said not clear. So you did hear clear, but you didn't. You should have heard the word before it.
Are you all okay? You all look kind of rough. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
We're alive.
All right.
Why are you yelling?
What? He
I'm
takes
actually
off
going
his
tinnitus.
earmuffs, which are also like noise-canceling large fucking dome things. Oh, sorry about that. Are you guys okay?
Also, I imagine
Yeah,
that
we're fine.
like we just got hit by an explosion, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Tonight is. Why did you? Ah.
Well, it's we just had a sort of a small minor teleportation mishap and yeah.
Again? Shit, this is the second time this year.
What?
We'll be out of here shortly. So
No,
just,
you have to follow our path. Okay. Here, take this baton. He
Okay.
hands you a baton, and then he like takes a little flint and sparks it off the top, and it begins sparking bright lights around you.
I hold it up.
What's
Not
going
clear,
on?
orange light. He shouts out, and you hear confirmation. Orange light, not clear.
Does he also have to make another perception? Orange light clear.
No, they understand. Orange light means pay attention.
Okay.
All right, guys, just follow back the path that we took. You should see the markings on the tree. They're in purple script. All right, it should be easy. And get
Right.
yourselves over to Hupper Duke. By the way, here, he hands you a little card. In case any of you have hearing loss deprivation, my cousin actually works on regeneration of eardrums professionally.
What?
Who's the Duke?
He hands
Hupper
both
Duke.
of you cards. All right, best of luck.
Thanks.
Yep.
Right.
What the fuck?
Let's get some fucking truck.
All right. As you all are leaving, Jimmy, you recognize this machine similar to the same large cannon that you shot down in the Menagerie Coast. However, it seems to be made for trajectory, kind of on an arc. So instead of direct fire, and it's being loaded with these large canisters of some contraption of gunpowder and other choice things that you can't immediately discern, but you could probably evaluate once you sit down for 5 minutes. And they see
Don't
you all
got time.
walking past.
I look over at one of the cards as they grab it, and I'm just like copying the information down, and I'm taking it all in.
Alrighty. The foreman walks up to you all, 2.5 foot tall gnome with a huge bulbous nose and even bigger ears as his earmuffs hang around his neck. Alrighty, y'all. What the hell are you doing out here in my thicket?
Teleportation mishap.
There ain't no teleportation in or out of the Empire right now.
Well, it clearly did just happen.
But there is teleportation within the Empire, you know, so...
Roll a deception check, please. Or else you're gonna have
Still
to kill all these gnomes. Oh,
Still
darn.
advantage.
Yep.
Yes, still advantage.
37.
gnome!
Oh God, 37.
Oh, I apologize. Are you working for the official military?
I'm
Don't
not
we
at
have a
liberty
badge
to
from
say,
Trump?
cannot confirm or deny that allegation.
Confirmation understood. Alrighty, well, best of luck to you all. Of course, we are not at liberty for any mishaps that happen to you. However, on a scale of 1 to 10, how concussive was the explosion that fired near you?
Solid 8.
What about a coconut?
What?
I'll mark that as an 8.5. Okay.
Quite concussive.
He gestures at you, Dorzen. Come down.
What? Jero, was there a delay to the blast when it hit? Like, did the shell sink in, or was it immediate, like, detonation?
As soon as the can compressed slightly, so within like half a second, the explosion happened, and then the aftermath of the rippling energy happened.
I give him the full breakdown of the concussive blast and how it impacted. So they
fantastic.
got something good to work with.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so we need to add a little bit more gunpowder on that, and we need to delay the explosion slightly more, so that our troops have time to get out of the way. Good. You, come here. Gestures at you again, Dorson. Do you squat down? I'll take that as a yes. Okay,
Yes.
cool. He takes your hand and puts your finger into your ear, and then just moves your jaw. Mop. Do it.
Mop.
And then he like,
Mop.
boop, and he keeps boop.
Mop.
All right, just keep doing that for the next 10 minutes or so. Same for all of you.
Ma,
This happens around here all the time.
Ma,
I'm fine. It didn't affect me.
Ma.
We need to.
Oh wait, Silverin saw the explosion.
Oh God.
Con
Sorry.
save. Okay, yeah, you're not blind.
Someone knows when to blink most of the time.
Well, the ropes
Right.
don't. But anyways, alrighty, so all of you head on back into town, of course. Here is a ticket to the Sleuthy Lou. Here you go. They should give you all admittance, and that is our payment for any foul done. Done.
Fair
What
enough.
about a chicken? What foul?
You'll do great. He pats you on your thigh, because that's like
Yeah.
eye height for him.
I love how this has happened enough that they have a deal with the inn.
Yeah.
We need.
This is the second time it's happened just in this goddamn time.
Can Sylvan do mop but healing word to help heal his hearing a bit more?
Yeah. And over the next 5 to 10 minutes, you all can hear again, but you have that constant in the back of your head.
I mean, it was a great explosion, but is there a way that can deal with things that are flying?
Sure, as soon as the canister impacts them. We assure you that we are preparing the best weaponry we can have here in the Empire.
Why not get it to explode next to them instead of impacting?
That makes the magic a little bit less consistent and controllable for mundane troops.
Fair enough.
We don't have that many alchemists. Anyways, goodbye. All right. So, are you all heading back to Hupperdook? Because there are plenty of trees you guys could go into.
Well, I mean, that's the thing that someone was going to ask once they're out of hearing range for however loud someone might need to be shouting a little.
Okay.
So, if we're...
Silverin,
we left our associate back there. We can either bring him here, or we can go to where we need to go.
Right. Well, I'm not entirely certain your thing will work. Didn't you hear him? He said there's no teleportation in or out of the Empire right now.
It's not teleportation.
Well,
it's a tree.
Tomato, potato. It's...
Those are two different things.
Well, either way,
Well, they sound the same.
No, they don't.
Mary, as you're contemplating shooting him, the heavy crossbow loads itself for you.
Look at that.
Condemned.
Does anyone know? Does anyone know how long we were in there? Because, I know time is bullshit.
Well, why don't we send a
the
message?
sun is there, so that means that Silverin should know.
I mean, why not just send a message to
survival check.
Trent, ask him what day it is, and that's it.
Hey, I actually did good.
Hey.
You rolled a 24. You were in there. By the looks of it, you're on a second moon, not cycle, but phase. So you were in there for a day or so.
Oh,
So
shit.
he is not a cloud anymore. He's been running around Vasselheim God knows how long.
I mean,
Yep.
hearing commotion and also not getting hurt by fairies because he's a cloud.
Hopefully, he didn't fall from the sky.
You think
Actually-
fairies can't fuck with clouds? No, I'm fucking with you.
Hey,
But just-
I mean, in the Feywild, they can fuck with whatever they want.
they could fuck a cloud.
Literally.
Actually, that's a,
We,
Okay, out of-
we can discuss our plan at any point, but right now we probably want to get somewhere so we can get a bit more safe.
We need non-detection immediately. or we-
Stay close to me.
I have a question. How long were we in the realm in comparison to the real world? Because how does concentration work on summoned woodland creatures?
It's gone by now. He already let go of it.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
no.
like, if he was
Yeah.
concentrating on it in the realm, does that mean that it got prolonged here?
It doesn't work like that, no.
Yeah.
Okay, I just had to check.
Also, Soren did intentionally cut it off at around 40 minutes ish.
And that was right before you went in there. Do 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 do
Sorry.
do 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 do. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
And copyright claim.
In any case, we should get out of this place.
Then
Well, yeah, stay close. My necklace should protect all of us.
Anybody within 5 feet of you.
Right. Just don't get too close.
Also, to this person that you are bringing back, there will be people there. If I knew about her, they know about her. So keep that in mind.
Hey guys, just heads up. That was family. I'm gonna leave this on, but I'm gonna hop off to get on Zoom real quick.
Alright, so,
different
okay.
Zoom real quick.
We'll see you. Enjoy.
Well, I was just about to ask Soren, but I guess.
Well, right now he's NPC mode. Y'all decide what he
Yep.
No.
So,
Are we-
you can you know of a specific tree somewhere in Vasselheim where I can tell him in ascending to go there.
yeah, it's the one in the Melora district.
Yeah, is that where you're all going?
No, we're not going there. We're going to do the tree. He comes through.
Oh, so you're opening up that tree to this location.
Actually, wait, no, he's not allowed
I think it
here,
works
isn't he?
like that. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
anybody can pass through for one round. Yeah,
Is that-
that works. That works.
Wait, but he's not. He fled from here, so we shouldn't open it here. We should open it back at Phelan.
Again, let's go to Phelan.
Yep.
And we're gonna have to have him wait a day.
Does
Eh.
does Silren have teleport? I forget if that's a thing he has.
He has transport via plants. He has that available.
That's all he has right now.
Yeah, teleport
That's
wouldn't
what we're
work. They just
Uh,
told you
so-
teleport doesn't work here right now.
So I'm casting ascending to Amagon, and I'm saying, "Hello there. We're back. Making plans to retrieve you tomorrow. Stand by, lay low, and good luck." This is Mary, by the way. Goodbye.
Oh, I was wondering where you all went off to. I've just been hiding out here in the tundra, cold and alone. I suppose I will meet you where you wish. I hope you all are safe and happy. I am quite famished myself.
Okay, another sending. Let me just mark down these spell slots. Are you far away from Vasselheim? If not, try and get there. We will open a tree gate for you tomorrow.
Sure. I suppose I can walk all the way back to Vasselheim. Do you have a particular tree, or should I just guess? Anyways, I hope you all are safe and well.
Oh. Ah, fuck it, I'll use my next third level spell slot. Fourth level, actually.
Damn.
We'll let you know specifically tomorrow when. It's the tree Near blah blah blah. I don't remember exactly where they.
Roll me history. See if you ever paid attention. Other than like, yeah, it's there.
Well, I know the general district. I just don't remember as a player.
16. It is the tree of the Forgotten Soldiers in the Melora's fields, right next to the Raven Queen's graveyard. It is a tome and homage to people who died for Vasselheim, but whose names were lost in time.
Right. Big tree right next to Raven Queen's graveyard tomorrow at noon.
Very well. I shall see you all there at noon. I hope you all are safe and well.
Silence.
Very well. So, Silverin's going to use his 7th level spell to transport via plants to bring you all down to Pheolin.
Yep.
Boop, boop. He opens up the pathway.
Where he is not one.
Dono ono gato, sir. Jeez. You went super roboto.
Yeah.
What are the odds he's a spy?
Yeah.
Oh, it's up there, all right.
They kidnapped Dorzen and made an android version of him.
No. But we prefer iPhone.
Oh.
But
He's Andrew.
No, we don't.
I know. Anyways, you all step out of that tree right in the backyard of your home. You look around at the beautiful estate. There's a garden here that's starting to become a bit more lively. As you all appear in the middle of this area, you do see that there appears to be a fairly old gardener, halfling, who's currently working right now. And they look over at you all. Have all you been here for a while now?
No, we just came.
Well, this is private property.
I know, we own it.
Really? Then what is your name? The name that you put on the house. The one that Jimmy has the magic mouth that announces every time somebody walks past.
Yeah, and that is actually Mary, because...
Yep.
Yeah. My name is Mary.
Mary?
Right.
Oh!
Jimmy, Dorzen, Kuma,
She
Sylvan.
brushes off dirt from her knees and gloves and goes over to you all and gives a very nice curtsy. My name is Margaret.
Hello, Margaret.
I am your personal, grounds attendant. Grounds attendant. I'm not just a gardener. I make sure everything stays pretty, prime, and proper for you.
Right. Very good. Who hired you again?
That was S?
Yes.
It was S? Okay, S is your guys's. That would be, Mr. S.
Right. Okay, well, pleased to make your acquaintance.
I was very lucky, you see. He actually came across my brother to be your personal chef. But I was currently looking for work as well, so he considered us as a package deal. So now I'm here attending to your beautiful garden and your hedges and your pathway and your weeds and your ivories and your fruits and some vegetables, as well as anything else that you want me to tend to out here. I'm even good at growing some undesirable items.
Those are usually the ones that are most desirable.
Ah, good. We have a few plants that'll kill you if you eat them, so you don't want to walk over there. He told me this was okay.
Yes, you've done a great job.
Good.
Yes.
Don't pluck it if you don't know it. That's a general rule, though.
Have there by chance been any a couple of sailors who have come here as well?
Time zone, time-wise, it has been 4 days. No.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, there will be...
5 days. It's been 5 days. 6 days. So yeah, no. They have another week and a half to get here.
Oh, okay.
Gotta love teleporting.
Yeah.
Is S in right now?
I believe he is. He's taking his mid-afternoon nappy nap, as I like to call it.
I was going to shout S, but no, I'm not, because I'm not an S.
Plenty of other people are.
Well, the place looks great. Thank you so much for taking care of everything. We're actually going to be here for a couple days, but if you'd like to just take a short vacation, Jimmy like reaches into his pocket and pulls out 5 gold. We would happily just pay you to take a break, and we'll see you in the next few days.
Vacation? I just started to... Yes, sir! And she, like, walks off. She just got hired 2 days ago.
Oh.
Yeah, like... Remember,
Just come
don't
back
touch
in a
them
week.
if you don't know them.
She's like, greatest job ever.
You just paid her entire month's salary
Yep.
on the second day of the job.
And she's going to get more.
By the way, I already plucked a fruit bowl for you all. It's on the inside. I have a green thumb. And she holds up an actual thumb that's green.
Right. Before you go though, can you just put up a small plaque or a sign or something about which plants are poisonous?
If you don't know it, don't eat it.
Well,
She looks back over at the plants. I'll tie some ribbon around the ones that you should, or some string around the ones that you shouldn't touch.
Fair
right.
enough.
Good,
Yeah, very
good, good. Okay, that should only take me a couple of minutes. Let me go get my suit. And she heads inside, and she comes back out in a full head-to-toe, no skin showing suit that she has.
Who's growing uranium?
Oh, she's growing some shit here. S said, yes, we would like poisons.
Does Dorson recognize any of these plants from the Feywild?
Roll me a nature check. Better question, is the person proficient in Poisoner's Kit familiar with any of these plants?
I don't know if anyone is.
If I roll to see if I've accidentally eaten one before and Soren has had to cure me.
Roll a
Do
history.
any of us have proficiency in Poisoner's Kit?
I don't know.
Nope,
You?
just alchemy.
Alrighty then. 18. That's Creep Shade. Creep Shade is an ingestible poison that actually makes people incredibly paranoid to the point of psychosis, especially if they overdose on it. And an overdose can be 1 plant, half a plant, or 2 plants. It depends on the individual and the potency of the Creep Shade. But other than that, you're not familiar with anything else. All right, this entire section, don't touch. I'll be
All right.
back. Oh, I'm gonna sink my feet in the sand. Oh, I'm pretty. Ooh, I could pay a bellhop just to give me margaritas all day. And she like walks out.
Oh, is there any, before she leaves, any other plants that are poisonous that you might want to get but didn't have the money to?
No, I already ordered them. And she walks off.
I like her.
That was a chance for her to say yes and get more money.
Margaret.
Margaret. Yeah, the only NPC Mary will care about now. Oh, sorry. There's also Thunderfist. Thunderfast.
Right.
Do I sound like her now?
Little bit, yeah.
Mary's just practicing mimicking her voice.
Right, let's go see what else has been done when we were gone by S.
Once we're inside, I'll begin the private sanctum spell.
Alrighty. And you're going to erupt that around the entirety of this area, I assume.
100 square feet. I will kind of mark it out to the group if our estate goes over that length and let them know kind of where the boundaries are.
Alright, so it'll be, the foyer will be vulnerable, so that you can get Kuma's outhouse that he has. That is his,
Training ground.
yeah. It's kind of like a pool house, like, that's where Kuma stays. But anyways, it covers everything, outside of the foyer, and half the dining room, and then all the way back to his place. Then you're good.
Okay.
So, as you all start moving around, making noise, you see S walking out.
Hi, S.
Good evening. I am very happy to see you all.
Happy to see you as well, S. It's been a
Yes.
hell of a few days.
Has it now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I will be sure to command the cooks to whip us up a tremendous cuisine. I am still looking for the butler to fill my role, but we will do the best that we can.
Of course.
He bows and then heads downstairs.
I just had a thought. We have a kingdom spy as our butler, and bringing in a criminal from that empire.
Oh well.
We might have to kill S.
Oh no, please don't.
Has there been any developments down here that we should be aware of? We're familiar with the impending war.
Yes, well, the impending war is becoming a bit more tense. Luckily, our current whereabouts is far enough away from any of the entry points into the Empire that we have little to worry about outside of ships moving in and docking this far away to be on retainer for combat and installation. I have already warded the estate with rudimentary wards that I need to keep implementing on a daily basis, so that this estate does not draw the attention of mundane individuals over towards it.
Thank you for that, S.
Very, very good.
It is all in a day's work. Also,
What
I
about-
have orders from Trent that I am to remain as your butler during these tense times in a way that is beneficial for him and all of you. I can ward and protect the estate, and I can be close to where the enemy insurrection may be.
Right.
Yeah, that's good.
Wunderbar.
Let us know if Trent needs help.
Of course, sir.
We're in a very interesting position right now.
We need to
And
pick
none of it matters to you guys in comparison to what really matters.
Yeah, fuck this world war that's about to start. We're dealing with interdimensional gods of a higher plane of existence that make our gods look like children.
Well, it treats them like children, you know.
Oh, hey Mary, since you got a new weapon, can I have that lightning augment?
I saw that.
Let me just get used to it first, okay?
You do have to attune to it, yeah. Which means you have to lose another attunement.
Which could be that weapon that you now have to get rid of.
Well, you're not getting the water thing.
Oh, you can keep the water one. I don't want that.
All right. Silver's not getting it, at least. It really bugs him.
Yeah, doors
Just so I remember, that 19 intelligence augment, that has to go into armor, or is
That's
it a
a
miscellaneous?
trinket. It has to go into a trinket.
Do boots count?
Yeah.
Dorzan want to be smart again?
I have 3-slot boots that I just bought when I had the money.
Remember, you
And
have to be
we-
attuned to each object. That
I
you
have
on.
4 attunement slots.
Why?
I took Mystic Complex.
Hey!
You know what? Dorzan, if you become smart, you might wind up just walking away from us.
Good point. Hoard it from him. Hoard it from him.
He puts it on and he's like, yeah, this is a bad idea, bud.
Can we make a slot into an item?
What?
Like,
What did you just ask?
If we have a an item that is already magical, can we make a slot on it?
Potentially one day. That all depends on if Jimmy lives longer.
All right.
I'm also taking my robo eyes back from Silverin.
Because Mary's really interested in that intelligence augment. But
See,
It's been sitting in the party loot for literally in-game months.
well, no, it's actually
I
only
know.
been a few weeks because I got it from Trent.
Yeah, we got it from when we beat the Craven. Then we took like 2 weeks to do shit, and then it's
Yeah,
been
it's
some
been like
boat.
a month or two at this point
Yeah,
in game.
but
all right.
yeah, I'll take my robo eyes back from Silverin
Cool. And you give Silverin back his thing?
if Jimmy gives it back.
Yeah, he gives back his cloak of bubbling kind.
Mary, I'll buy the lightning augment off you for 200 gold.
So,
You can have it for
Yay.
100. Okay, half price.
Mary,
Mary.
You offered.
as you're all
Sure, 100.
relaxing, you see an old halfling man. By old, I mean like 50s or so. Comes up the stairs with a tray of tea and places it down and looks at you all. Hello, my name is Mikael. I'm here to be your chef. It is a pleasure to work for you all. If you have any specific dietary restrictions, be sure to tell me beforehand. Yeah.
Kuma here is vegetarian.
Hell no.
We have an entire garden, but you want to look out for the specific area that you really don't want to eat from.
The poison area. We met your.
Oh, you met my sister? I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Yeah, she's fine.
Oh, you
Oh.
guys like her?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
wonderful. Okay. Whew. I was worried
Miguel,
we'd have to
we're-
find
we're-
another job.
No, we're actually putting all of our attendants on vacation this coming up week. We just have some stuff we need to get done, and in the meantime, here, I hope you have a good, enjoyable, relaxing break.
Oh, absolutely.
give
Before I
him
do,
5 gold.
before I go though, I'm going to I'll do meal preps for you all. Okay, it'll be very simple. All you have to do is reheat it. I will leave any instructions necessary. It'll be fine. Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
Just give me
Very
the
good.
evening. I'll make that for you. Okay. There's
uh,
already a big ziti in the oven as well. It should be done in about 45 minutes or so.
Also, here's a bit of money for you to go and experiment on new foods if you'd like, and I give him 5 platinum.
What the fuck, dude? You just gave him $500 bills.
Yes.
He grabs his chest and collapses onto one knee. You all are so generous. He reaches for one of the cups of tea and shakily drinks it, as he had a very minor heart attack from seeing that amount of money.
We do see so much money. That's
Well,
no.
I will experiment with whatever is necessary when I come back from vacation.
Of course,
Enjoy
take
your
your time.
tea. It is a nice green tea with a little extra ginseng that I put together. And I added a tiny bit of tender root to add a little spice to it. Enjoy. And he
Thank you.
heads out. You're welcome. And he's holding the wall as he's walking down the stairs.
All right, Jimmy gave the gardener gold. Kuma gave the cook platinum. What does S get?
A firm handshake.
If we continue to pay these people, they will make our presence known, especially with that talking gate in this house. Would not regret staying here long.
Actually, does Jericho even know about the talking gate?
He
We
does.
had through it, didn't we?
No,
you've
that's
never
in the
been
front. You guys were in
Oh.
the backyard.
Fine, then I don't know about that.
Yeah,
You joined us after the pirates.
However,
you bring
your
up a
pass-
good,
What's your passive? Oh, your passive wouldn't hear it from outside. Never mind.
you bring up a fair point, and we're
We-
trying to lay low right now. And if these servants go about just talking about how generous we are and giving our names to any potential acquaintances and stuff, then that could be it.
Or could also work together.
Here, on the Menagerie coast of a continent about to go to war.
Well,
Ye-
I was more thinking with the matters that we need to be discussing. We probably don't want to have anybody overhear anything by accident, so it'd probably just be a good idea to generally empty out our estate. If you wouldn't mind going on a short break too.
That is not an option for me, given my current circumstance. However, I made sure that the individuals that we are employing understand that betrayal of this estate or anything happening inside of it would lead to their prompt incarceration.
I mean, that's a good way to do it. You threaten them and then reward them for good behavior.
Spoken like a true. I'm not saying it now.
Tyrant!
Right. Well, at least be aware that we need to keep a low profile for the foreseeable future.
Is there
We're
a
being-
specific
As of now.
group that I should be worried about and be preemptively protecting us from?
People that look like her, and I point to Jersky.
There's going to be 2 hunters now on us. And if you see one like me, do not attempt to fight him. Inform us and run.
So I should be looking out for individuals that look like malformed elves.
That believe me to be you are the malformed one. For
I'm gonna. Sorry.
What are you gonna do, Kuma?
I'm gonna whisper to doors and. Should we also let her know about Vasselheim? Just watch out for them.
Roll me a charisma check, Kuma. See how well you whisper.
Oh no.
S is a fairly observant individual. Okay, yeah, no. What about Vasselheim?
It's a city over on a completely different continent that
With
we
all
have.
due respect, Amugenis, or Mary, I need to know if my life is in danger so I can take the proper precautions. My
Your
life
life
being in
is
danger
not-
will not result in me acting out any specific way, just taking precautions.
Your life is not in danger.
Wunderbar.
But a vacation would be a really good idea right now.
Also not an option. I have instructions from Trent that I must remain here to maintain the wards, so that in 1 year's time, the wards would be permanent.
Well, you need to leave this room right now. We need to speak.
Very well. He steps out and closes the doors behind him, and I'm assuming since you all want to be together and drinking your tea, enjoying your biscuits, you're in Mary's room, which is by far the biggest.
Mhm.
Okay. Because you do have a very nice coffee table with a bunch of chairs and pillows on them. Like, you have more room in your room than you know what to do with. Like, you actually have to bonus action dash to get to the other side in one round.
Woo.
So, he leaves, and you hear his footsteps going down the stairs. Mary.
Now, is that just thaumaturgy, or is he actually walking?
Roll me.
I'm just imagining him with shoes on his hands, like
Well, maybe you should do that thing you do, Jimmy. Just
That's actually a great idea.
Oh no, I'm walking away. But yeah, you guys are alone. You have privacy.
All right. If you guys want to start doing that, I know I gotta reattune to my stuff. You gotta tune to your stuff.
Well, if we just want to be extra safe, I throw up another anti-terminal in Mary's room.
Oh, hey, sorry. You know, the glassy item. What's up?
I'm sorry, that I was. What?
You guys met the two people that are help. Your attendant to the estate, so the person who tends to the garden and all of that shit, and the cook, who you immediately put on vacation and almost gave the cook a heart attack by handing him 5 platinum. So, yeah.
Oh wow, that's why? Wait.
He's never seen that amount of gold or platinum before in his life.
quick question. Are we back at Phelan or are we in
Yes.
Phelan.
Yeah, we used your 7th level spell slot to get everyone here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Did
And
Mary send a message to
Yep.
what's his face?
Yep.
Yeah,
Three
I told him to be at the tree we've been using earlier at
Tomorrow.
noon Vasselheim time tomorrow.
Yep.
Just tell him the biggest tree in Melora in
I've
the
already
Wild
told
Mothers.
him where to go.
Right.
I'm
just
not
wait
gonna
a minute.
spend another
Vasselheim
spell
time or noon is time.
Vasselheim time, of course.
How
Wait,
many
what time's
hours
that here?
Here.
That's
Should I do survival check for the whole?
Time zones.
Actually,
18.
super important because if it's 3 a.m. our time, we're not getting a full night's rest, and he's not going anywhere.
Okay, roll me a survival check. Oh, Silverin
did.
did 18. There's about a plus 5 hour difference
Which way?
towards them. So add plus 5. So if it's noon for y'all, it's 7 p.m. And then it's noon for them.
Guys, just ask the question straight up. Are we going to have the spell slot by that time?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So we have to
You guys
open
have
it at
already
7 in the
passed.
morning.
Because I don't want to deal with time zone headache bullshit, you already passed noon before you sent that message for where he is over there. You're waiting until the next day cycle. Make it a lot easier.
Silver, since I already paid Mary for the old augment, I'm putting it on my sword.
You know this is going to have some unforeseen effect on it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you're triple
course you
stacking
do.
right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
we'll roll that at the end of the session to find out what happens. Let's keep going on with the story.
And also, did you also check in since it's been 2 days? Did you check in on Superfang?
Crap.
Oh, all right, fine, I'll do that.
Don't fine. I'll do that. We'll check on, make sure she's fine.
That's my final sending today.
Using up all her damn minutes and shit.
Yeah, I'm using a spell slot to cast it.
I'll pay your phone bill. Just check on my wolf daughter.
Hello, Superfang. It's Mary. How are you doing? Hope you're all right. We're all right. Just a little bit stuff going on.
That's everything?
That's all I'm saying.
Oh boy, Mary, it's great to hear from you. I'm so excited. Ooh, I ate a giant octopus. They called it a kraken. It was so fun. We killed it all by ourselves, and then...
What?
Just doing very good. Said something about eating a kraken. It's
Wait,
fine.
what? What did you, where is she now?
He ate a kraken. It's fine.
And you're all out ascending.
Gods,
She's happy and very good. Yeah.
Well,
So
she is with the other 2 pirates that are her bitches. So
Well, no. When we left off, but we're gonna come back. She's gonna have a whole crew of pirates that are. Her
I
bitches.
saved them. They're mine now.
Exactly.
Silver, and your dad is showing.
Shut up.
Yeah, you should make more dad jokes, actually. It's gonna be like that.
Alrighty.
Hard stare, like glare at Mary.
Oh, you look so cute when you do that.
So anyways, go ahead and do your preparations, people.
Okay, so long rest.
Yeah.
If you wish to long rest, I thought you guys were going to converse.
Oh, whoops.
Right, we need to...
Because your guys' day has been... No, it's been 8 hours. You guys could sleep, yeah. Especially after the fucking day you had. I mean, jet lag.
Guys, the plan worked. We're here. Now what?
Well, we got all of that time coming for our ass.
So,
to read
what we're doing now is
textbooks.
we're copying these scrolls and sending them out to everyone, right?
Speaking of which, I take out my chest and unlock it in Mary's room.
Okay.
Cannot copy that scroll and give it to other people.
Well, let's start with, can we read the scroll?
I was joking, Jericho.
She doesn't get jokes.
The scroll is written in a very ancient form of giant called Goliath. Do any of you understand giant as a language?
I speak half giant.
half giant.
That's halfling.
Oh, my bad.
I mean,
Halflings are half dwarves. Come on now.
Speak primordial.
So none of
And
you know giant.
dwarvish.
you guys do know one person who speaks giant.
We know one person. We don't know where the fuck they are.
Mhm. I think if we were to seek out Canroth now, that would open up a whole other can of worms.
Who's Canara?
Campaign fight. Campaign
Well,
fight.
Okay, I'm. By the way, Kuma, Jimmy made you a potion.
Oh, right. I forgot. Drink this, Jimmy.
Oh yeah. I downed the potion of comprehend languages.
There we go. And for the next hour, you can read all written language. Bing! You look at the scroll, and immediately all of the symbols begin to realign themselves into a very particular formation that begins to glow and show you words as you are reading it. And this is the second most complicated form of magic you have ever looked at before in your life. It seems almost as difficult as the ritual of splitting and tying fates.
So it's almost as difficult, but not quite.
This is something that theoretically 2 people could perform, whereas that one required the assistance of 12. You had the entire church and then 3 of you.
Yeah. I was just remembering us, but yep, they were there too.
I need you to roll me an Arcana check, Jimmy.
Okay. Since I'm out of flashes, is it okay if I'm guiding myself through this process, like taking careful notes and trying to make sure I don't miss a
I
detail?
can guide him.
Sure.
You also have your recap inspiration.
No, I spent that.
We all
that was-
spent that.
That was session. That was the recap one.
Yeah, you get
Oh,
2.
I
Yeah, you get
limit
2.
myself to 1 inspiration. It's a
Okay.
yeah, it's fine. All right, you said Arcana.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Oh, you know what? Actually, before I get this started, because I still have my 5th level spell, I'm going to cast on myself Skill Empowerment. I have expertise in something I'm proficient with, so.
And I'm using my last bardic inspiration on Jimmy as well.
All right, here we go, and rolling.
Ooh.
Oh,
The worst roll you can have.
here's
But that's
The
double
D4.
proficiency.
So yeah, add 6 to that.
what is your bardic inspiration?
8.
21,
1d8.
28.
28. And if I had flash, but I do not, I'm out of flashes, that would have been better, but 28 is what we're at.
You start taking down and copying all of the notes very specifically. There are a few key components that you're going to have to be aware of. Also, Mary, we need a sleight of hand to get you to take it out carefully without damaging or destroying the scroll.
Right.
We skipped over that part.
Yeah. Foresight is still active.
Yes, Foresight
Or-
should still be active on you.
Yep, you haven't long rested. It hasn't been 8 hours since it was cast.
All right. 32.
You managed to do it. It's still at that phase, but it's okay for now. You have to gently hold it for him as he's reading as well. You can't press it down or it might snap when it folds. Like, it is very crisp old paper. So there's a few things that you're going to have to do, Jimmy. First thing, you have to safely identify the birth plane of existence of the individuals whose fate you are planning on altering, which your group has suspicions of what it is already. Then you have to know the exact whereabouts of where they are or where their soul resides if they are not currently alive. You have a rough idea, not exact whereabouts. In order to break the tether, You need an original power source that is to the equivalence of a divine tier. Yup.
Mitch.
And you need to summon the creature to that location in order to have them break their own chain. Aside from that, it requires that you have a very specific type of clay or adamantine, either or would suffice, that is worth 5,000 gold. And it has to be molded and shaped into the image of the individuals whose tether you are going to break. Then, you have to have a very powerful form of mending at hand for you. It looks like it's probably a spell, and I'm not sure if you have that spell, Fabricate. Do you have Fabricate?
Yes,
You do?
I do.
Okay, then you are aware of what that type of mending is. You actually have to fabricate that chain onto a separate loop to connect into that adamantine or clay doll that is in the shape of the individual whose tether you are breaking. And once you have successfully done that, the tier will be the source of power, but you need somebody to maintain the power over the course of an hour. So somebody who can withstand the tier of a god over the course of 1 hour. But that should be everything.
I'm finishing like transcribing the information, and once I have it all written out in quote unquote common, going to turn it back to the group and allow them to look over it. Probably, turning the doors in first with kind of a half smile. Jimmy's like sweating. There's like beads of sweat. Like this has been a long day for all of us. I'm sure we're spent.
Well, I guess we're going to Jorhas. Because I literally can't think of any other place in existence where we might find one of these again.
Yeah, Soren uses shape water to kind of freeze the sweat on Jimmy's brow a bit, so it cools him off, and also whatever.
Doesn't drip onto the paper.
Tink! Oh, it's a bead of sweat. Get it? Bead.
Yes.
Thanks.
Can you make a necklace out of it?
You can certainly try. So yeah.
So just confirm we're not forgetting anything, because so we need the exact location of where the birth person was from, the one we're trying to break the tether.
Mm-hmm.
The exact location of where their soul's at.
Yep.
We need to tie their. We need a special clay or adamantium body for them. And then lastly, we need to fabricate a chain that connects that soul to the new body.
And
Yes.
the power source equivalent to a god.
Which
right.
could be the tier of a god, or if
Right.
you could find something relative to that power.
Right. And just to confirm it too, so that means that we're gonna, when we actually do this, we're gonna have to connect Prissa to the new body, or it's gonna be Vorvik to the new body. Okay.
Yeah. Prissa is still tethered here, and that's fine. You need to break the tether of Vorvik so that he can go off, stop being here and a problem. And then you have to resurrect Prissa to get her back.
But none of us know resurrection.
Sir Yurik has been keeping her body stagnant this entire time.
Yeah, I know,
Every 7 days.
I'm just messing around. But yeah.
And so that means we might have the church, at least the head of the Church of Samurai, kind of on our side.
Not that that'll matter much.
Not officially. Not officially.
Not officially, unofficially.
Especially since we helped out his horse.
So the place where Vorvik originated from wasn't Exandria,
We think it's the place, the world known as Unity.
but we don't have anything from that place. Jericho, have you been there?
Jericho, you have not personally been to Unity. However, you are fully aware of its location in the universe. It is the center point of this universe.
Oh, great.
Didn't those beads of recall things lead to Unity?
Solemn.
I think solemn.
Is Solemn up in Unity?
Jericho, roll me a history check.
Boy, when we fucking said, I bet he's trying to get us to freaking Solemn with these beads.
Wyatt, are you here? Alright, I'll roll for Jericho.
I should also remind you all what Alvagine said, was that all the gods are going to be against us now, and while they do not have direct jurisdiction of our world, if we go to another world, that's a different story.
Also, we can only stay there for 2 days before we're forced back.
Jericho will confirm that Solemn is one of the continents in Unity.
All right, so we have a way to get there.
It is the primary continent there.
Isn't there some out of Unity though?
We
Like we don't have to go to Unity, do we?
just need something from Unity.
Yeah, we don't have to stay there. We just have to have something from that place. That's it.
And these beads of recall, they're from Unity, aren't they?
Yeah, we could just travel there and Mary could take something.
Well, no, I'm suggesting, why can't we just use the beads themselves? Or one of them.
Oh, yeah, you're right. And Silverin, isn't your staff from somewhere else?
It's from the same place, I think.
None of you are aware of exactly where it's from, but you know it's not from here.
We know that the map that we have is from there too, because it's not from here.
Yeah.
So I guess we have that part.
But if I also remember correctly, doesn't the power source have to be from the plane?
No, the power source can be anything of divine power, but we need something from Unity that we can use to kind of tie his soul or use to lure it away.
Forgive my brain for not remembering, but didn't we need like a broomstone from Unity because it holds energy or something?
That was an option.
Oh,
That
okay.
is an option, yeah.
Oh.
You keep saying you need divine energy. No, you need magnificent energy. A broodstone would be enough for that.
Right, which is one of the trains of thought that put us to, hey, maybe we can use the seeds as a better. No, that's a bad idea.
Yeah. That is a source of energy large enough to withstand that. Jimmy's comprehension of true energy and what it actually is, there are many options outside of divine origin, but what they wrote down in the paperwork was potentially the tier of a god, as that is one of the most powerful things in existence.
Yeah, I mean, our understanding in Exandria of like powerful energies, there's vestiges which are crafted from divine energy, in some cases powerful arcane. There's residuum, which is a very powerful like arcane conduit. There's broomstone, which is like an older arcane amplification device. That's how they got like the
Cities
things
to float.
Yeah.
Cities to fly, yeah.
Yeah.
They would
Just
use
find
multiple
one of each
broodstones
and-
just to float cities.
Just find one of each and just mash it together, and that's...
That Jimmy would try it, not to knock it.
By the way, just quick clarification too. When we were told we needed the astral scrolls to do this, did he say we needed only 2, or did we need 3?
We need 2.
It said any number of them could help us. There wasn't a definitive amount.
There was 3 of them out in the world that you could find.
Yeah.
You found 2.
So the third one might have something else that might not have been noted in the first 2.
Maybe. Both of the first 2 had different information about this event. The third
only
one could
read
have
one.
more information, but, you know.
The third one could be the warning instructions. Please don't do on a Friday.
Yeah. But do the scrolls
so-
themselves hold any energy, maybe?
They are magical in creation.
Do you do a legend lore to try and find the third one? I mean, you have the first two.
I know
So
where the third one is. It's in the archives of Western.
no, that's where we know it isn't.
That's where we know the one we needed isn't. We were told where the ones we needed aren't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got the ones we need. Let's just stick with that. We're good.
Yeah.
Information.
Let's
Oh,
see.
Was all the information we got from both of them or just the one?
That's what you got between the two of them that you
Okay.
went through.
So
I mean,
the
we
body.
might
Go ahead.
we might have a incomplete ritual, but what's the worst that could happen?
Yeah. It's only Vorvik you're
Horrible
messing with.
things.
I kicked his ass once, I can do it again.
Really?
I mean, isn't it technically your own ass now?
Yeah, you're no longer a horse. You can't do that. But
What were you saying, Jimmy?
Yeah. As far as bringing his soul back, I mean that's probably just where we left it, right? Back in the thicket.
No, that soul went into me. The other soul's up in the astral sea somewhere with
In the
Trissa.
sea. That's right. I forgot. That's where Chris is at too.
So we have to go find that as well.
We
The
need
exact GPS coordinates of a sea the size of creation.
We don't
Okay.
know if this thing is going to affect you as well, Dorson. I mean, if you possess half
Part
his
of them,
soul or
yeah.
something.
Yeah, something's gonna happen, but I don't know what. Potentially.
Maybe you'll get merged with Prissa and you'll be Prizorzen.
Question: if we're exploring alternate power sources, I look over at Mary towards her crossbow. You know, there's something very brand new that might actually have some capability to it.
Jimmy, you just want to examine the crossbow.
Yeah, I do.
You can examine the crossbow, it's fine. I haven't really had time to, connect with it yet, though. It hasn't spoken to me or anything. At
Well,
least-
look.
Mary,
What?
do you attempt to unhand the crossbow?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I wasn't going to unhand it. I was just holding it out
Okay.
so we can have a look at it.
All right. You hold it out for him then.
I mean, it loaded a bolt when he thought about.
Well, I don't really have any of my tools. If I can have a look later, great.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow or something.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll have time.
By the way, Mary, you can unhand it. I was just fucking with you. You're not cursed.
But I don't want to.
Yeah. All right, maybe you are.
But we all knew Mary was cursed.
Not cursed, just Mary.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
I'll
Quite a difference.
I'll reach out to Mitch. Maybe we can reach out to Raspin tomorrow and see if we can try coming up with some of those materials.
Clay in the
Adamantine. I know Sir Uric. His family actually had some adamantine that they came across a while back, but I don't know how much.
Also, would Sir Yerk help us since he's the head of a church?
Well, if we're just asking for materials, I'm sure he'd be more than happy to help us, and we could pay him for it too. There's nothing wrong.
I probably wouldn't gamble on it.
Question, Jimmy.
it might leave him in a very difficult, awkward situation at least.
Jimmy.
Yeah?
Do you think that the clay that we need is similar to the clay you've already had and used, that very rare clay?
I mean, that's what I would assume, yeah. It seems like a very similar ritual in that respect. So I wasn't planning on using anything, of a lesser quality.
Well, how much of that really, really good clay do you have left?
None, because I used it all. We would have to go back to the mountains to get some more of that. But that's like near the tower.
Kuma,
Yeah.
a piece of paper appears in your hand.
Oh no.
Okay, what's it say?
Emergency all tier of all initiates within the entire organization. Vasselheim was attacked. The unknown vault and contents were stolen. Call to arms, everyone.
Well, shit.
Oh, I wonder what that's about. Must be
Yeah, we should look
some
into
really
it.
bad stuff that happened.
in? We're in a private sanctum.
Wait, you think something else really bad happened in Vasselheim? We gotta help them, guys.
Hear me.
I'm sorry. How did you say that with a straight face, man? That was...
Soren is face palming at this and shaking his head, but I'm laughing.
Does
Never
Does it say-
changed, Jimmy.
okay? It doesn't say who attacked it, does it?
No, it does not. Just says full call to arms. Immediately after that happens, Mary receives one, and then Soren receives one, and then Dorzan and Jimmy receive one.
Well, that might be good. They don't know it's us.
Shh. Whoever did it,
Sanctum's sealed from divination.
Yeah.
they must have gotten away, which means that there is going to be a hunt for whoever did it.
So Silren and Mary, because your passives are that high, you turn the piece of paper over. Bounty for information on the individuals at hand raised to 25,000 gold each.
Mary, I don't even have to look at you to know that you're thinking of all the ways you can take advantage of this.
Mm-hmm.
That is information proving it's them and the acquisition and retrieval.
Guys, we do need 5k gold. No,
And it is also paid out by Vasselheim.
yeah,
Not your
5K
organization.
gold in my back pocket. We're fine.
Yeah.
Right. So we can
It's-
probably expect that if anyone in the Slash Take were, well, at least had suspicions about us, or I'm looking at Lauren. Iblis. What was it?
Thank goodness we got her away with that interesting thing about bugs that sent her into a different dimension time chase.
There is, as far as the power source goes, I would be a little worried just because this is kind of an untested, and it seems to be a bit of a higher level from the one I've tried previously. It could consume possibly the source of power. So if we're hoping not to destroy anything too valuable, we might want to look for some type of source that we could expend without needing to, keep it.
Oh, sorry,
What?
I misclicked that. My bad.
Question: is the Empire also going to war? Because it's Tal'Dorei and her allies. Does that include Vasselheim?
Yeah, no, I think we already covered that, as Vasselheim is a direct ally with Tal'Dorei after the Vecna stuff. So they are being drawn into it as well.
So what we could respond is, "Sorry, we're on retainer for the Empire. Can't help."
That would be a rather poor choice of words, Kuma.
Or we've been hired by the Empire for a task. You're
Still a
war-
poor choice of words.
Yeah, let's not say.
Let's
anything,
not-
Just
Let's not
we'll
talk.
respond. I can send a message to what's his face again?
Edge.
Mitch. No, not
Edge.
Mitch.
It's Hedge.
Hedge.
Yeah.
Amagon.
How's it going?
I can send a message to Hedge tomorrow and let him know that we are busy, but we can look into it when we have the time.
Well, that being said, we do have a responsibility with that Amagon character, and I don't want to burn our bridge with the Raven Queen yet.
Oh.
And as far as things go, if this could either be a trap, or it could be our chance to find out what they know and use that to our advantage.
Well, then clearly the only person that should go is Mary, then, because she can bluff anything.
Yes, but she can't teleport in and out of places.
No. But yeah, we're trying to get I'm going back tomorrow, so at what was it, 5 p.m.
Indeed.
He should be ready there at the
And I-
point I designated, and I'll let him. I can cast this another sending tomorrow and just let him know exactly
That's
when
fine.
we're
7
doing it.
p.m., but yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
if you can, before
You were
he
right,
meets
sorry. I apologize. You were right, 5 p.m. 5.
before he meets with us, meets at the tree tomorrow, can you see if he can possibly try to, as a curious individual, figure out what happened, what the word on the street in the city is?
He was specifically hidden away in the Raven Queen's Black Abyss church to
I
not
wouldn't-
talk to people.
I wouldn't
right.
trust him to be a very subtle information gatherer.
Hello.
I mean-
I was wondering.
I mean,
I'm just a curious individual.
You should not be
Um,
suspicious about any of this.
I mean,
I'm just going to disappear not 5 minutes after talking to you.
I mean,
Don't
you can
mind
always send a
I mean,
message
if we-
to Marie
Yeah.
Teresa,
Hmm?
head of the church of the Raven Queen, who asked, like, so what do they know?
Uma, I believe that she would probably want to wash her hands of us right now.
Oh hell yeah, she's done enough. We
So
talked
let's
to her,
not
we're dead.
bother her or anything. If we're being a bit skeptical and paranoid, as we probably should be, we could, of course. Well, Sylvan, you can scry, right?
Tomorrow.
Right.
Actually, I'm preparing that for tomorrow, so.
So maybe we should scry on Amagon before we do this, so we know that he's not detained or something like that. Because, well,
Yeah,
if we
no.
cast the spell and expect him to come through, and suddenly there's a whole regiment of slayers
Indeed.
take.
Be sure to let Hedge know as well that we are currently preoccupied with other business, but we'll keep an ear out for whoever could have done this horrendous thing to Vasselheim.
Yes, as I said, I'll do that tomorrow.
I'm surprised the note didn't say anything about the pixies.
I mean, pixies can be invisible.
They also don't have infinite words. They have to use what they have.
I think, yeah, the only thing we heard from a friend who was there was there's an attack by pixies. What happened?
Gasp. But anyways, I think everyone, with all of you having an idea of what you have to do in order to finish resurrecting Prissa and the amount of shit and chaos that is being already enveloped because of these activities, this is where we're going to be ending the session tonight. Players, thank you all very much for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. I hope you all had a fantastic time. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy our content, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.